have you got some kind of strategy in how you feed yourself that is helping you to manage your energy levels? Because generally what I come across is, we wake up in the morning and we get up and it's crazy. It's so busy, we forget to maybe eat breakfast. And we end up grabbing a cup of coffee and something on the go, and we have back-to-back meetings. So we have back-to-back cups of coffee. When we do stop for lunch, we don't really stop. We've still got our computers open or a phone in our hand, and we're distracted and eating on the go. And in the afternoon, we feel like a snack because our energy drops, maybe some more coffee. And by the time we get home and wind down with our partners, or we're on the sofa and the kids are in bed, we end up eating really late, maybe too much. And perhaps there's wine and chocolate that bookends that meal. So I don't know if you can resonate with any of what I've just shared, but a lot of my clients end up saying yes. I don't often think about how I feel. And if you want to be your own CEO, your own chief energy officer, then managing your energy source, which is your glucose, is absolutely important. But if you're not, it's going to skyrocket and plummet and decline and bounce and be all over the show, which is why we can often feel tired and wired at the end of the day. It's why we put on weight, especially around our waist. It's why we struggle to maybe manage aging process, and we start feeling aches and pains and inflammation increases, and we struggle to manage stress. So nutrition is a really, really important cornerstone. And I'm not going to go into nutrition lecture. I'm just going to end with, I would say, as a dietitian, I love food. I'm also French. I know I sound South African because I was born in South Africa, but my whole family, both my parents and everybody before them, are from the Champagne region in France, which is why, for me, Champagne is part of my well-being strategy. But that's a conversation for another time, perhaps. But my top tip around how to eat well, or how to nourish your body well, is this. When you wake up, nourish yourself first, if possible, by getting natural light through your eyes or spending a bit of time outside. So before you have a cup of coffee, before you eat anything, use nature as a food group. Then if you do choose to eat breakfast and snacks and lunch, the difference in color from this slide to the previous one, I'm sure you can see there's a lot of color as opposed to just beige. And so eating colorful foods, and by colorful foods, I don't mean sweets and crisps and those things, but nature's produce, so salads and vegetables, is so important because it feeds our gut. And your gut is called your second brain for a reason. It is an important part of your mental health and your immune system. And then another strategy to manage our energy when we're at our desks all day and often hyperventilating because we're in that stress response is to stay hydrated. So right now, have you got water in arm's reach, or have you just got an empty coffee cup? It's so easy to get dehydrated, and then you have a headache and you feel tired and you feel hungry, but you're not, you're just dehydrated. So maybe this season, this is the one thing you could take from today is, how can I focus on hydrating myself? And I find that this concept of eating like an artist, so bringing in lots of natural foods with lots of color, is one of the best ways to help your second brain, your gut. And that means you will support your actual brain and your whole system. I have lots of resources that I can share with you on, easy recipes and snack ideas and shopping lists that show you how you can get these foods in. And I'll share with you at the end of the session how you can get those or be in touch with me.